For the first time in a long time, I am no longer a we, but I am a me, and I've decided to put myself as a priority, and I think it's about time. For those of you that may be new here and not familiar with my story, I went through a separation with my husband at the time, was in a relationship for 15 years, and it was probably one of the hardest, deepest, darkest periods of my life. And I didn't know how I was going to come out of it as a whole human being ever again. I thought that maybe the best of my life already happened and everything from here is just going to be downhill. So it's really hard for me to imagine how my life could and would look like. And so it's pretty amazing that I'm sitting here with you guys talking about Not Your Baby. Not Your Baby to me really reflects new life again for me. It reflects this new person that kind of went through the fire. And as I went through the fire, I didn't come out in ashes. I actually came out with brand new skin, which is so hard for me to even say with a straight face because at the time, I didn't think that was possible. This also reminds me that as hard as things get, things will get better, and it not only will get better, but it's gonna become so freaking amazing. You're gonna learn to appreciate and love yourself even more, and I think that is this newfound confidence that I have. It's not because I'm single now, I'm ready to mingle, and it's none of that. It's really everything that I've been through and coming out of it just so much stronger and so much more confident. And there's something about that where people are just attracted to that confidence. And Not Your Baby is really just a mark in kind of my book of my second life and this new me. Not Your Baby is such a special scent. Wow. It immediately just wakens you up because it is so spicy, but it's also so milky and sweet and creamy at the same time. And it's such a unique scent because of those two kind of juxtaposed characteristics of the fragrance. The first time you smell it, it will definitely grab your attention immediately. I did not develop this fragrance for anyone else but for myself, especially not for other men. But what I realized is one spritz of this, it is an attention grabber. I was so fortunate to develop this fragrance with the Jerome Epinette. He is a rock star in our industry, and it was just such an honor to collaborate with him on this fragrance. And this is how he describes Not Your Baby.
So for this one, it was I was thinking bringing like a vanilla idea, because for me, vanilla is probably the most loved scent on earth. And people always go back to vanilla because it's linked to their memories. It's always a good memories. Something a little sweet, addictive, creamy, and that's how I started my creation. And but of course, we want to have some like elevated scent, so it's not the typical vanilla sweet, a little too much powdery. So I brought some like cardamom, a beautiful cardamom essential oil that gives that wink on top of the fragrance. And it's when you smell it, I have it here. And that for me, that makes that vanilla scent very unusual, very different from what you have on the market. And that's for me, that's the hook that's grabbing you right away. Vanilla it's ageless, it's of course, because it's gonna remind you good memories, a souvenir, and it's gonna transport you, it's gonna make you travel, and that for me, the power of the vanilla fragrances. And then, as I explained earlier, that very sophisticated top, like that cardamom, bergamot cardamom, that makes it very, very unique, fresh, so it's not heavy. you know. So I think it's almost for everybody at any time. You know, you have the zesty for it could be in the morning, and then you have your sweeter, more sensual, sexy back from the evening.
So with that said, I hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I do and have lots of fun with it.